The Los Angeles Lakers are gearing up for a busy offseason, and it seems like there are endless possibilities for their roster next year. With the team potentially making several changes, the rotation could look drastically different, leaving room for fresh faces to rise to the occasion. Over the past few seasons, we've seen second-round picks like Austin Reeves come out of nowhere and become integral parts of the Lakers roster, which raises the question, could Bronny James, the son of Lakers legend LeBron James, be next? Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. There's no doubt that the Lakers front office has its eyes set on big moves this summer, whether it's through trades, free agent signings, or possibly even a major shakeup in the structure of their roster. With the team's direction seemingly heading toward a more top-heavy, star-powered lineup, could Bronny find himself playing a larger role earlier than expected? The chance for him to become part of the Lakers rotation next season isn't as far-fetched as it may seem. Let's set the scene. The Lakers are a team that has already made a habit of giving opportunities to unexpected players. In the case of Austin Reeves, for instance, the 2021 second-round pick exceeded all expectations. Not many saw Reeves becoming one of the team's key contributors so quickly, but his hard work and development pushed him into the starting lineup. Now, Reeves is considered one of the Lakers' most valuable players, and he's even become a fan favorite. This kind of development isn't unique to Reeves. The Lakers have had a track record of nurturing overlooked talent and giving players opportunities to prove themselves. So could Bronny James, selected 55th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft, be the next second-round pick to make waves? There's a real possibility, especially considering the Lakers' current team composition. To get a deeper understanding of Bronny's potential role with the Lakers, we turn to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, who has been covering the team for years. During a recent appearance on the Here District podcast, McMenamin broke down how Bronny James could make his way into the Lakers rotation next season. "I think he could be a rotation player by midseason next year if he continues this trajectory," McMenamin said. These comments are significant because McMenamin isn't just speculating. He's seen firsthand how the Lakers operate and how players can rise up unexpectedly. McMenamin's assessment hinges on one critical factor: Bronny's development. It's important to note that we've already seen flashes of Bronny's potential. In his time in the G League, he was more than just a player coasting by on his father's name. He showcased confidence, effective shooting, and a level of poise that belies his age. Despite the enormous pressure that comes with being LeBron James' son, Bronny hasn't shied away from stepping up. He even had a moment in the NBA where he posted a career-high 17 points, showing that he has the talent to compete at the highest level. One of the most intriguing aspects of Bronny's game is his defense. When McMenamin was asked what sets Bronny apart from other rookies, his answer was clear. When he uses his athleticism to hawk the ball, get in the passing lanes, take a charge, or even pull off a chase down block, he can really impact the game defensively. This is where Bronny has the potential to carve out his role with the Lakers. With a team that's been known for its defensive mindset, especially during previous seasons led by LeBron James, adding a versatile, high-energy defender like Bronny could be just what the team needs. He may not be a polished offensive player just yet, but his ability to lock down opposing players and disrupt plays could make him invaluable to the Lakers rotation, especially in crucial moments. However, we can't ignore the challenges Bronny has faced off the court. Most people know about his remarkable lineage, but what many don't realize is that Bronny also dealt with a significant health scare. In 2023, Bronny suffered a cardiac arrest while training at USC, which temporarily put his career and life on hold. While the recovery process is ongoing, Bronny's resilience through this adversity should be recognized. It's important for the Lakers and their fans to be patient as he continues to recover fully. The potential is clearly there, but it's essential that he be allowed time to reach his peak. Still, in the midst of his recovery, Bronny showed flashes of what he can bring to the table. His time in the G League and moments in the NBA demonstrated that he can shoot with confidence, and he even had a game where he scored a career-high 17 points. Those moments are proof that he's more than capable of handling the pressure of playing in the NBA, and with time, his skills will continue to develop. The idea of Bronny becoming a regular part of the Lakers' rotation next season might sound far-fetched to some, but it's not entirely out of the question. The key for Bronny will be improving his shooting, particularly his outside shot, and maintaining a high level of defensive intensity. If he can do that, he has the potential to become a valuable 3-and-D point guard, a player who can hit the three-pointer and lock down his assignment on the defensive end. It's easy to imagine a scenario where Bronny plays alongside LeBron James, utilizing his defensive skills and improving shooting to complement the Lakers' star-studded lineup. LeBron, a master of making teammates better, could be the perfect mentor for Bronny, showing him how to maximize his potential and contribute to the team's success. The 3-and-D point guard role has become increasingly valuable in today's NBA, and if Bronny can improve his shooting consistency, he could develop into just that, a guard who excels in both defense and scoring. Imagine Bronny on the floor, playing next to players like Luka Doncic and LeBron James. It's not hard to picture him fitting seamlessly into such a setup. Another key element to consider is the future of Austin Reaves. Reaves has emerged as one of the Lakers' most valuable assets, and it's clear that he could be the subject of trade rumors this offseason. If the Lakers decide to trade Reaves, possibly for a starting center, this could create an opening in the guard position. That would be Bronny's opportunity. If he continues to show promise in his development, he could slide into a bigger role with more playing time available in the backcourt. A trade involving Reaves could allow Bronny to earn his spot in the rotation, especially if the Lakers decide to prioritize younger, cheaper options to round out their roster. It's important to temper expectations. Despite his name recognition and potential, it's unlikely that Bronny will become the Lakers' starting point guard anytime soon. That said, the possibility of him becoming a solid backup point guard next season is very much in play. He has the defensive tools, and if he continues to improve his offensive game, there's no reason why he couldn't contribute in a meaningful way. Of course, Lakers fans may need some time to adjust to the idea of Bronny playing a larger role on the team. After all, it's not every day you see a second-round pick, especially one with such a famous name, step into the spotlight. However, just like other overlooked players in the past who have earned the love and respect of Lakers fans, Bronny has the chance to prove himself and earn that same adoration. If Bronny keeps developing his game, takes on the necessary challenges, and works hard to improve his weaknesses, he could very well end up as one of the Lakers' success stories. It's a long road ahead, but with his work ethic and determination, Bronny James might just become the latest late-round pick to make a significant impact for the Lakers. LeBron James holds the keys to the Los Angeles Lakers' future, and as we head into what may be one of the most pivotal offseasons in recent franchise history, the decisions he makes, both on and off the court, could determine whether this team rises again or fades away. Let's be clear, the Lakers are standing at a crossroads. With LeBron turning 41 next season, their championship window isn't just closing, it's almost shut. Every move this summer could either extend that window slightly or slam it shut for good. Now, offensively, LeBron is still elite. He continues to score, create plays, and control the tempo of games like few in NBA history. But on the defensive end, things are changing. That drop-off is noticeable, and it's only natural. No one escapes the effects of age, not even LeBron James. And that's not a criticism, it's just a fact. Father Time is undefeated. Which brings us to the real question. How much help does LeBron need, and how far is he willing to go to get it? At this point, the Lakers front office has very few options. Their salary cap situation is tight. According to The Athletic, they only have access to a $5.7 million taxpayer mid-level exception in free agency. That's not going to bring in a star. Not even close. So if the Lakers want to bring in impact players, especially defenders, they'll have to get creative. That means exploring the trade market and making some bold moves. But there's one more possibility, one that no one else can control but LeBron himself. He could take a pay cut. Now, before you say that'll never happen, consider this. LeBron James is the first athlete in US history to earn over $1 billion while still actively playing. His wealth is generational. His legacy in business, endorsements, and entertainment is already built. He doesn't need more money. What he does need, if he wants another championship, is a better supporting cast. And by choosing to accept a slightly smaller paycheck next season, LeBron could help free up the money needed to bring in players that actually fit what this team needs, especially on the defensive end and at the center position. He's currently set to make $52.6 million next season. That's a massive chunk of the cap, and while it's hard to argue that he doesn't deserve it, the reality is that keeping that full salary might cost him the one thing he still wants most, a fifth NBA title. And make no mistake, that fifth ring matters a lot. For years, fans and analysts have debated whether LeBron or Michael Jordan deserves the GOAT title. Another championship could tip the scales in LeBron's favor for many, but it won't be easy. The Lakers need upgrades, and they need them fast. This roster has talent, sure, but it lacks depth in key areas. The biggest need remains at center. They need a strong, physical, athletic big man who can protect the rim and anchor the defense, especially now that Anthony Davis is no longer with the Lakers. Even if this year's free agent class isn't the strongest, having more cap space would at least give LA options, and options are what they lack right now. The front office will do everything it can to maximize what they've got, trading future picks, packaging players, negotiating deals, but there's only so much they can do without financial flexibility. That's where LeBron's influence goes beyond the court. He's not just a player, he's the most powerful voice in the organization. Players want to join him, executives listen to him, fans believe in him, and if he publicly embraced the idea of taking less to win more, it could change everything. Now, will it happen? That's still a mystery, but if LeBron is serious about chasing that last championship, if he really wants to leave no doubt in the GOAT conversation, this might be the sacrifice that seals his legacy. He's done everything else. He's shattered records. He's won MVPs. He's built empires. But now, it might come down to this. Will LeBron James be willing to give up a few $1,000,000 to gain one more title? The stakes have never been higher. The window has never been smaller. And the opportunity to make history. It may never come again. LeBron James has the power to reshape the Lakers' destiny this summer. The only question is, what will he choose? The Los Angeles Lakers faced a tough reality this past postseason after bowing out in the first round in just 5 games against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It became painfully clear that one of the biggest weaknesses for this team was the lack of a true starting center. In a league where big men who can protect the rim and control the paint still matter a lot, the Lakers found themselves vulnerable down low. Throughout the series, head coach J.J. Redick experimented with lineups, initially starting Jackson Hayes at center. But Hayes didn't get much run. Redick quickly went small ball for the majority of the games, hoping to create mismatches with speed and shooting. Unfortunately, this strategy backfired. The Timberwolves, led by the dominant Rudy Gobert, exploited this inside advantage repeatedly. Gobert's size, defensive prowess, and rebounding presence made life difficult for the Lakers, who struggled to match up. That mismatch contributed heavily to the Lakers' disappointing first-round exit, especially considering they had earned the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. The Lakers didn't just sit idle waiting for the offseason, though. At the trade deadline, they tried to bolster the center position by pursuing Mark Williams from the Charlotte Hornets. Williams seemed like a promising piece, a young big man with potential to protect the rim and grab rebounds. Unfortunately, the deal fell apart when Williams failed his physical exam, leaving the Lakers with very few viable options at center. This setback only emphasized how desperate the Lakers are for frontcourt help. Now, as the offseason unfolds, the Lakers find themselves with a chance to reset and reevaluate their roster. Among the names floating around in rumors and reports is Toronto Raptors center Jakob Poeltl, who could be exactly the kind of player Los Angeles needs. Poeltl is an established veteran in the NBA and offers many qualities that the Lakers lack. In the 2025-26 season, he's set to earn $19.5 million with a player option at the same salary for the following year. According to Hoops if the Raptors and Poeltl don't agree on a contract extension, he could become available via trade. The Raptors have the 9th overall pick in the upcoming NBA draft, and it wouldn't be surprising if they selected a young prospect like Derek Queen to groom as a long-term replacement. That move would increase the chances of Poeltl being moved sooner rather than later. It's easy to get caught up in the buzz around massive trade ideas involving superstars. There have been wild rumors about the Lakers going after Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks, for example. But realistically, landing a star of that caliber is difficult and complex. A more practical and achievable path to strengthening the team is acquiring a proven role player like Poeltl. The Lakers could pursue a trade similar to the one they attempted with the Hornets for Mark Williams. However, it might require giving up a bit more in assets or draft capital, since Poeltl is a more seasoned and reliable player compared to Williams. Still, the benefits of adding a player like Poeltl can't be overstated. If the Lakers are serious about contending for a championship next year, securing a true center is essential. Poeltl's strengths include rebounding, rim protection, and being a consistent lob threat when guards like Luka Doncic and LeBron James penetrate the paint. His ability to block shots and defend the rim can make a major difference in tight playoff games. It's true that Poeltl isn't known for his three-point shooting or floor spacing, but the Lakers have enough shooting on their roster to accommodate that. They can still play small ball lineups or run a 5-out offense when they want to stretch the floor. The key is to have a solid presence inside, and that's exactly what Poeltl brings. Adding him would also provide some much-needed depth and stability to a Lakers front court that has lacked consistency. With LeBron James heading into the twilight of his career and the team in win-now mode, building a roster around him with complementary pieces like Poeltl could extend their championship window. Beyond just the on-court impact, landing a player like Jakob Poeltl sends a message to the rest of the league and the Lakers fan base. It shows that the team is serious about making moves and committed to winning. Even if Poeltl isn't a household name like some stars, his impact on defense and rebounding can't be ignored. The Lakers are expected to have a busy offseason, juggling salary cap challenges and balancing short-term and long-term goals. With limited cap space, trades become the most likely path to improve the roster. That makes targeting someone like Poeltl, who fits the team's immediate needs, an obvious priority. While other big trades might capture the headlines, sometimes it's the smart, calculated moves that make the biggest difference. Acquiring Jakob Poeltl might not be flashy, but it could be exactly what the Lakers need to get back to championship contention. In the end, the Lakers' offseason success will largely hinge on how well they address the center position. If they can land a player like Poeltl without giving up too many valuable assets, they'll be putting themselves in a much better position to compete next season. After that, any other moves and additions will be icing on the cake. The Lakers could improve their guard depth, add shooting, or find some veteran leadership, but none of that matters as much as fixing the hole in the middle. So Lakers fans should keep an eye on Jakob Poeltl's situation this offseason. His potential arrival could be a game changer for the team, helping to shore up the defense, control the boards, and give LeBron James and Luka Doncic a stronger supporting cast. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most important in recent Lakers history. With so much on the line, every move counts. And adding a solid center like Jakob Poeltl might just be the key to turning things around.